Today I'm going to show you exactly how to add contributors on GitHub. The invite is quick, but the permissions choice matters more than most people think. So open your browser, go to github.com and sign in. Once you're on your dashboard, open the repository you want to share. You need to be an owner or have manage access permission on this repo. Inside the repository, click the Settings tab all the way to the right under the repository name. If Settings is not visible, click the repository drop-down menu and look for it there. On the Settings page, look in the left sidebar. Under the Access section, click Collaborators. For an organization repository, the same item is labeled Collaborators and Teams. For a personal repository, click Add People, and a search field opens right on that page. Now type the person's GitHub username or the profile name they use. This is the step where most invites go wrong, so pause on the results and make sure you're selecting the exact account you meant. When you pick the right profile, the confirmation button changes to Add Name to Repository. Click it and GitHub sends the invitation immediately. Now open the collaborator list, and you'll see the person with a pending invite label. Tell them to accept the invitation from their GitHub notifications or their email. Until they accept, that label stays and they can't push anything yet. Once they accept, the label disappears and they can pull and push changes plus work on issues and pull requests. Now confirm it from your side. Go back to Settings, click Collaborators, and you should see the contributor listed with their access status showing as active. Have the contributor open the repository from their own GitHub account. It shows up in their repository list, and when they open it, the file view, branches, issues, and pull requests are all available at the access level you gave them. One distinction that matters: inviting someone as a collaborator does not automatically put them in the contributors graph. That graph only records people whose commits meet GitHub's contribution criteria, so after they actually commit or merge work, open the repository, click Insights in the top tab row, then click Contributors in the left sidebar. You'll see the contributor graph, and you can change the time period, switch to the table view, or download the contributor data from right there. If your repository belongs to an organization, the setup is slightly different. Open Settings, then Collaborators and Teams. Under Manage Access, click Add People, search for the person, and this time GitHub asks you to choose a repository role before you confirm. Roles can include Read, Triage, Write, Maintain, and Admin. Depending on how the organization is configured, some of those might be hidden. Pick the lowest level that lets them do the work. I would not hand out admin unless they genuinely need to change repository settings. Then click Add Name to Repository. For an organization with a larger group, use Add Teams instead of adding people one by one. Go to Settings, Collaborators and Teams, click Add Teams, select the team, and assign the same repository role. This keeps access management much simpler when people join or leave. When someone should no longer have access, go back to Settings, Collaborators and Teams, find their name and click Remove. Their access is gone immediately, but that does not erase any copy of the repository they already cloned to their computer. So treat private repositories as sensitive. Only invite people who genuinely need the files, and review this access list regularly from the same page. When your collaborators start working, have them use branches and pull requests instead of pushing straight to main. That gives you a review step before changes land. Then you can review commits, pull requests, issues, branches, and contributor activity from the repository tabs and the Insights page. That's your full picture of what changed and who changed it. While you're in the repo, add a README file at the repository root if there isn't one already. It's the first thing a new collaborator sees, and it explains the project before they touch a file. You can also add a contributing file the same way, and it'll show up automatically when someone opens a pull request. If you want to assign tasks, open Issues and assign one to a collaborator from the Issue page. If this helped, hit like, subscribe for more GitHub walkthroughs, and leave a comment saying this was helpful. Comments are what push this to other people looking for the same thing.